Everybody's happy.
Well, whatever.
This is the lady that I think identified herself as the manager, and she's refusing to
I need you to leave.
give me her name. Okay, why do you need me to leave the building? Why? How am I? Just by recording?
Yes.
Just by recording?
Yes, just by recording.
Where is your poster 7? Do you have a poster 7 on the wall here?
I'm not gonna answer any questions.
Why not?
Right now, you're disrupting the service.
How am I disrupting service? I'm nowhere near the patrons.
Hi, sir, we're recording.
Hello.
Is there a reason that you're in here recording?
Can you
You're holding up the line.
can you identify yourself, please? Your name and your badge number?
Yeah, right here. Right here.
You can verbalize it?
You can take your answer. Right here.
I thought your policy says you have to verbalize your name and your badge
You're not allowed
number.
to record in here. They want you to step out.
And why can't I record in here? It's
Facility.
which makes it public, right?
Okay, why are you recording?
Because
What do you need?
what do I need?
Yeah.
I have to explain to you what I need here.
Yeah, what do you need?
Well, I have the right just to come in here and observe public officials.
All right, guys, welcome back. Today's story exposes a moment that perfectly captures why knowing your rights is non-negotiable. What starts as a simple act of public recording turns into a battle between authority and accountability. Two female officers driven by emotion rather than law step in to flex their power where it doesn't belong. But what they didn't expect was to face a citizen who knew the rules better than they did and a sergeant who actually respected the Constitution. This is more than a confrontation. It's a masterclass in calm resistance against ignorance and intimidation. As the tension rises, watch closely because this is how accountability wins. One interaction at a time.
And that's enough reason. I don't have to have a specific reason to be here. I can walk in here and record public employees during the course of their duties. That's been established by law. So that's simply what I'm doing. And I also wanted to ask her questions about the poster 7, which is supposed to be in every post office.
She doesn't feel comfortable answering your questions.
Okay, she doesn't have a choice. She's a public employee.
She has a choice
wait, she
not
will.
to answer
Oh
your
yeah,
questions.
yeah, that's true. She has that right not to, but I also have the right not to ask my questions. She can choose not to answer them, but I can ask them. And as a public employee, she should answer questions.
She doesn't want to answer your questions.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
She's asking you to leave. They
Ma'am.
feel unsafe.
Ma'am, you don't have unsafe. Why? Because I'm
They
recording?
don't feel comfortable with you.
Okay, but their comfort does not trump my right. I have a right to be here. Okay, their feelings do not trump my right to be here and record and observe public employees in the course of their duties. So if you can explain to them that I have the right to be here, as granted to me by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Okay, but they didn't even give me the opportunity to tell them what I needed. As soon as I walked in here, they were very aggressive. Get out of here, without even asking me what I needed, what I wanted. And I asked her a question: where is your poster 7? That is supposed to be on the wall at every post office. It's supposed to be on the wall, and she couldn't even tell me that. Answer that simple question.
She doesn't know.
She should know. She's the manager here.
The encounter begins inside a post office. The auditor walks in quietly, camera rolling, asking simple questions about public policy, specifically the infamous Poster 7, which legally outlines a citizen's right to record in federal buildings. Instantly, the staff turns defensive, refusing even to identify themselves. One claims to be a manager, but denies sharing her name. The demand is clear. Leave the building. The reason? Because you're recording. That's it. No crime, no disturbance, just feelings over law. But the citizen stands firm, calmly asking for an explanation, a legal basis, something grounded in policy, and none comes. The air thickens with confusion as ignorance begins to clash with knowledge.
I'm here to let you know you're supposed to have a poster 7 on the wall. That's why I'm here. I want to see what the rules and regulations of the post office is when it comes to when it pertains to the members of the public coming here to record.
Okay,
Right.
So what do you need? Do you need to mail a letter or do you need stamps?
Oh
What do you need?
no, I don't need any of that. I already told you why I'm here. I'm here to observe public employees in the course of their
there's
duties.
nothing on the wall, so
Okay.
you're making everybody here very uncomfortable.
Oh, not at all.
They would like for you to leave.
By me standing
They
here,
would like for you to leave.
okay, there's so many things we would like
Do
to
you
do.
want attention? I mean, what is it?
It's not attention. It's not attention. I just told you.
She doesn't know the answer. It's not there.
Okay.
I'm sure she can arrange to
Okay,
have
well-
something put there.
Okay,
Right
well,
now,
at
everybody is very uncomfortable
Okay, but
with
at-
you in here filming, and
Okay. They,
they
they,
feel threatened by this.
they feel threatened.
Yes.
How do you feel threatened? By my camera
Being here. You and your camera,
recording?
everything about you.
Okay.
Everything
so
about me is threatening.
I need you to leave.
She
What, can
feels
you-
threatened, sir.
Can you explain that?
No, she doesn't have to.
Okay.
She feels threatened.
Well.
I feel threatened and I need you to leave.
Well, I'm telling you, you have no authority to ask me to leave a public place. The only way I can be, the only way I can be trespassed from public is if I break the law. I haven't broken the law by simply standing here and exercising my rights. So maybe what you should do is explain to her that she cannot tell me to leave here because I have the right to be in here for whatever reason. And now,
But at this
wait,
point,
then can I
she's feeling
finish? Can I
threatened.
finish? And now,
She's feeling threatened.
let me finish. And now, one of the reasons I have to be here is I have to file a complaint against her. So I need a complaint form. Because I'm going to file a complaint against you. And then I need a FOIA form so I can request your info.
The female officers arrive assuming authority without understanding it. They echo the same baseless claim. The recording makes others uncomfortable. The auditor reminds them discomfort isn't a law. Feelings don't overrule the Constitution. Yet they persist trying to control the situation through intimidation rather than logic. He explains step by step that public employees have a duty to transparency, that every citizen has a right to observe and document government activity. The words are calm but razor sharp. Their comfort doesn't trump my rights, he declares, and it lands like a hammer. The officers have no response. Their authority suddenly looks fragile under the weight of truth.
My business here now. So I need you to take care of that.
You need to leave because you are harassing me at this point, and I feel threatened by this. So you need to leave.
All right. What you should be doing, Wilson, that's your name? What you should be doing is telling her that I have the right to be here and
Don't tell me what to do.
do what I'm doing. But apparently you don't know.
Don't tell me what to do.
Apparently you don't know. So you're either willfully ignorant or you're just,
Whatever you say.
all right? I mean,
Sounds good to me.
so can you tell the world how I was threatening to you? I can speak to her, ma'am. I can speak to
No, she
her.
doesn't. She feels
It's-
threatened by you.
I can speak to her, all right?
Do you want him to speak to you?
Ma'am, you're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Situation spirals as one officer claims she feels threatened by a camera, not by violence, not by aggression, but by the lens of accountability. It's a classic tactic. Play the victim, shift the narrative, and hope fear does the rest. But this time, it doesn't work. The auditor stands firm, citing law and reason with precision. He requests a complaint form, turning the tables completely. The officers, out of their depth, can only accuse him of harassment. Yet every word he says stays within the boundaries of law. Calm, factual, undeniable. Their silence becomes proof of their ignorance. What began as a confrontation now looks like an education in progress.
Hi, sir. How's it going?
I'm good. Are you the sergeant?
Yeah, I'm Sergeant.
How are you?
Sergeant Oropeza. Go, how about yourself?
Good. What's your name?
Sergeant Oropeza.
What's your badge number?
1721.
Okay.
How's it going?
It's going great. Other than the fact that I was being asked to leave a public place where I have the right to be.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I'm recording and I had some questions for the employees, and they wouldn't answer my question, which is fine. They don't have to speak with me,
Right,
but
right.
but they don't have the right to tell me to leave a public place as long as I am not
Interfering.
And I was just standing on the corner recording,
Okay.
which is my right to do.
Right.
They don't like that, so they're asking me to leave, and they don't have the authority to do that. So
They could ask you to leave, but you're right. You're absolutely.
Yeah, they can ask.
You are allowed to record as long as you are not interfering with their duty.
not at all,
And
right?
the public. You know, the public also has to feel safe
Right,
while
but
you're recording.
oh, come on, Sergeant, you know better. Their feelings do not trump my rights. You know that. You're smiling about it, so you know.
But you know,
Yeah.
you get calls, and then this is what happens.
Oh yeah, they
right?
can call, and then I expect you, as you seem right now that That
So I will talk to them,
Yeah.
let them know,
Right.
but at the same time, it's going to be explained to them.
Okay.
You know, once that order comes out that you're trespassing, you are allowed to record out here. I'm not gonna tell you that you have to leave
in
the
there,
premise.
in there also,
But
in
if
there
they
also.
want to say that they want to lock up for criminal trespassing, that's a whole different agenda.
Yeah,
and
but-
we're
but-
trying to avoid all of that. All right.
Right.
So,
We're trying to.
yeah.
We're trying to avoid them. Avoid.
And then everything changes. A new voice enters the scene. A female sergeant, composed, professional, and grounded in the law. The contrast is immediate. She listens. She assesses. And within seconds, she confirms what the auditor has been saying all along. You're allowed to record as long as you're not interfering. She says plainly. That's the moment the tension breaks. Finally, an officer acknowledges the truth. The sergeant balances firmness with fairness, explaining both sides without bias. For the first time in the video, law and logic are back in the room. It's a powerful reminder that real authority doesn't shout. It understands.
I mean, keep them from trampling on my rights. That's the
Okay.
most important thing today. I mean,
Okay.
to do here today. Because if they ask me to leave here, they don't have an authority. The only way I can be trespassed from public is if I break the law. The only thing that restricts members of the public from exercising their rights in public is a court doctrine that expresses or says, it says a lot about
We don't want
what
to
you can and
interfere
cannot
with your
do.
duties.
Right.
Yeah.
Time, place, and manner. Time, which means as long as it's open for business. Place, which means as long as I'm not in a restricted area. And then manner, the way I conduct myself.
The government building, and I'm sure they understand that you are allowed.
Well, apparently they don't, ma'am. Every single one of them have asked me to leave. They don't understand that. And that's
I
part of
will
why
go
we
in
do
there and
this.
talk to them.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you for being professional. Thank you. All right. Actually, now that you're here, and after we finish here, and you let them know that I can do what I'm here to do, the only other thing I need is I need to file a complaint against her. So I need a complaint form.
As the discussion deepens, the sergeant begins to explain the concept of time, place, and manner, the very foundation that shapes when and how the public has the right to record government officials. The auditor listens attentively and builds upon her point with confidence and precision, demonstrating a clear understanding of constitutional law that few civilians or even officers display so fluently. What unfolds next is something rarely seen. A calm, intelligent exchange between a citizen and a law enforcer, both standing on equal ground under the Constitution. In the background, the earlier officers, once driven by ego and emotion, are left observing in silence, their misconceptions quietly dismantled. The moment carries a quiet humility, the kind that teaches more than it scolds. Through it all, the sergeant remains composed and articulate, her professionalism cutting through the tension like steel. She not only corrects her subordinates, but also sets an example for the viewers, showing exactly how law enforcement should operate, grounded in law, not emotion, guided by reason, not pride.
Go into their website.
Okay.
And you can do that route.
Okay. Okay.
Because technically,
But I can't.
part of the fact.
Right. But I can't complain. I can't put a complaint against her if I don't know her name. She wouldn't even tell me who she is. Education.
Maria Estrada.
I'm sorry.
Maria Estrada.
Oh, I appreciate it. You've been very professional. I appreciate it. I'm gonna come to you. Are you from the station down the street?
No, I'm not.
What station are you
I'm
from?
only visiting. 19.
19. Okay. I want to come there and leave a letter of recommendation for you, because not every time that you find law enforcement officer that understands the rights of the citizens and actually enforces it. So you're a star, and I want you to know that. I don't.
Whatever it is,
Just
your YouTube name or
just call
whatever
me
it is.
good citizen,
Good citizen.
or
Alright.
we the bosses.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stick around? Or can you walk out with me?
Well, I'll leave after you. Yeah, I'll leave after you. So, have you been educated now?
What time are you
No. I don't intend to be here all day. Yeah. So you've given me her name.
I've already name,
Her
and
name.
I already explained to her that because it is a public.
With the tension finally eased, the auditor takes a deep breath and makes one last simple request, a complaint form. But before stepping out, he surprises everyone by turning toward the sergeant with genuine appreciation. He thanks her for handling the situation with calm professionalism and even promises to write a commendation letter to her department, recognizing her fairness and integrity. It's a rare and powerful exchange, a reminder that standing firm doesn't mean showing hostility, and asserting your rights doesn't require disrespect. The sergeant's response reflects that same principle. She doesn't treat him like a nuisance or a threat, but as a citizen exercising his role in a democratic system. In that moment, balance is achieved. Authority guided by restraint. Rights protected through respect and accountability. Standing tall without conflict. What began as a tense confrontation transforms into a defining moment of clarity, proving once again that when truth and respect align, ignorance has no place to stand.
Public place.
Okay.
You have the right to be here and record. Us as citizens also have to understand that in public, chances of us being recorded.
You're a star.
Have a good one.
Take care.
You too.
All right, but I will still leave after you. Right.
Let me finish
Sure,
talking with her,
sure.
and then
You're welcome.
So just listen on the end recording. So just keep that in mind. This is your staff as well. It happens to us all the time. So, right?
So, are you aware now, ma'am, that members of the public can record you while you're working? I'm not here to cause you any problem. I'm not here to make your life any more difficult. Difficult. And your officers need to be educated too. Can you talk to them later? All right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Maria.
Okay, so
Oh, so this is gonna be a different matter. This is outside from everything else. Okay. So I'm gonna have to stop talking to you.
Okay.
Do what you have to do.
Okay.
And then this is gonna be
Personal?
something totally different. Yes.
all right. Okay.
Alright.
I can still record it, but I'll give you. I'll give you the.
It's
Yeah.
a different matter. It's not related.
Yeah, well, you guys are in public, but
I know,
I'm
but I don't want
gonna
to
extend
be
that courtesy to you because you've been great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
take care.
much. Have a blessed day. All right.
You too.
As the scene draws to a close, the sergeant escorts the auditor out with calm authority, maintaining complete control and ensuring that the encounter ends without tension or hostility. The two officers from earlier stand in silence, their misplaced confidence and emotional enforcement dismantled by a single act of professionalism. What lingers in the air is not anger, but clarity, a reminder that the law isn't guided by personal feelings or opinions, but by the written principles that define and protect our freedoms. The narrator drives this point home, emphasizing that for every officer who tries to police based on emotion, there are still a few who truly honor their oath to defend the Constitution. The sergeant becomes the embodiment of that truth, composed, fair, and lawful. And to everyone watching, the message couldn't be clearer. Always record, remain calm, understand your rights, and never retreat when you stand on the side of truth. Because real awareness isn't rebellion. It's the purest form of freedom put into action.